Fabi, so far, how have you felt here?
Felt amazing, dude. You guys
good?
cultivated a great studio. I wanna do more stuff here.
Well, yeah, this place is open for you.
I think we should. Yeah, I think that there's. I got ideas, bro. I have ideas.
For in here, outside of here, whatever we're open.
I mean, bro, like outside is where I usually like. I'm a on location guy. I used to get like flown out to, like I said, I covered the Copa America in Chile. Went to Russia. This past World Cup, I was in Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, just like watching with the fans in the street. I was like at Argentina when they won the World Cup. Like,
wow,
that's good.
So I've just been doing this for a while. I'm just trying to figure out like what's my kind of like what's my kind of angle in the content thing, because it's like, yeah, but that's why it's been really inspirational to see you guys, just where you guys are at, you know, and how far you guys have come, you know,
5 months,
just by passion. In 5 months, look at this place, dude. It's incredible. You guys are a team. That's a thing that's big too. You know, I think it's easier when you have a squad doing it together. It becomes more of like, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like for us, it's never really been about like, oh, me and Isaac want to be the guys. For us, it's like, well, how do we plant this seed on the ground and make it like a family thing, make it like a collab things with as many people as we can, because you can achieve good things on your own, but you can only achieve great things with others.
No,
right?
Yeah.
And then that's why, like right now, like I'm working with Alex Ramos. You know who he is?
Alex Ramos.
His soccer trainer.
Tab
Ramos. Tab Ramos' son. Tab's always in the office, and like it's just so refreshing to be around. Like, you know, just he's a creator. You know, like he's got 1 million followers. Like he's like, you know, he's built this little empire, and he's so young and hungry, and it's just like a different mentality for people, you know, who just sit on the sidelines and just like, you know, like judge, you know, until you actually do it, until you actually, you know, get out there with your camera, get out there with your, you know, your stuff, and put it on the internet. And
I think that's the hardest hurdle to hop over. And I always try to tell like anyone that's in the creative space, because before doing this, like I do music, and the hardest hurdle to ever, you know, cross is like, okay, like, am I gonna be cringe? Am I gonna be criticized? Like all these different things. And you always know that the closest people around you will always be the ones that don't see you for what you want to be. And if they see you for like, oh, like that's just Fabi, that's Fabi, the guy that we know. So like they don't have that vision that's been given to you. So being able to block that out, have laser vision, and be like, oh, I want to do this thing, right? Or I want to be able to reach whatever. So in order to do that, you just gotta focus. Don't worry about being cringe or not being cringe. Just be honest.
Yeah.
Right? Be honest with yourself. I like this. I don't like this, right? As you said, finding what type of content you want to make. Because you don't want to just make now popular content. You want to make something that makes you happy.
Yeah.
So if what you want to reach makes you happy, and you have people you love around you, go for it.
Yeah.
Just go. Do it.
I mean, time is the ultimate currency, man. You know, like it's like, what do you want to do with your time? You know? And I think that there's like 80-20 is big. It's like 80% of it. Obviously, like there's with any job, there's stuff that you don't want to do with any task, you know. But like, if the 80% of it, you're like, this is cool, you know, like, like, you know, that other 20, you just gotta muscle through. Because
All right, Fabi. Now you're gonna be put a little bit on the spotlight right now.
Let's do it.
All right. This section is called
Hit me.
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
Tic
Tic
Tac.
Tac.
Big questions, not too much time to answer.
All right.
Here we go.
Brian, whenever you're ready.
Let's do it. Bueno,
Music and everything.
there we go. There we go, Fabi. Tic Tac. Time on the clock. Tereré o mate?
Fácil.
Would you explain the difference para gente que no sabe qué es la diferencia?
Frío, cold. Mate is hot. Obviously, on a cold day like today, I'd prefer mate, but if it's tereré mate, it's tereré all day.
There we go. El club más grande de Paraguay, Olimpia o Cerro Porteño?
Si voy a decir sin, you know, because I'm, you know, neutral.
Okay.
No bias.
No bias. Olimpia ganó el Mundial de Clubes. Ellos ganó la Libertadores. Hoy en día Olimpia es más grande de Cerro, pero Cerro tiene la pasión, el barrio, la gente, la energía.
Creo que
Sobre, si vamos a decir más grande, sobre ganancias, sobre títulos.
Es Olimpia. Olimpia creo que tiene 47 títulos.
47,
y Cerro Porteño anda en los 30. Somewhere in the 30s, yeah.
You gotta just gotta give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, here we go. Oscar, Tacuara Cardoso, or Roque Santa Cruz?
Roque Santa Cruz. And I love Tacuara. I think Tacuara, how good he is right now at he's getting paid to play in his 40s.
It's crazy.
And so is Roque too, but Roque is just on another level. Like Roque, he did it in Europe. He did it on so many stages. Bayern Munich, Man City, Blackburn. You know, he went to Mexico too. And Tacuara's a legend in Mexico too, but I just think Roque.
Santa Cruz ended up. He played in Betis and Malaga.
Yeah,
when he was very old.
Roque Roque just took it in Paraguay to he just transcended.
Yeah.
You know. So Roque.
So is he your favorite Paraguayan of all time?
There's so many, dude. There's so many. I think I think of growing up when I was a kid. Do you guys remember Chilaver, the goalkeeper?
Of course, yeah.
That was like one of my.
He's coming up.
First favorite players ever. Just how much of a psycho he was, and just like it was so. He was such a raw Paraguayan, you know.
Yeah.
He was amazing, and then I really like Nelson Aedo Valdez.
Oh, Valdez was nasty, bro.
He my press is inspired by him, how he presses the ball, just so ruthless. He just doesn't care. He's just it's not about when I'm pressed in a game too, it's not about stealing the ball all the time. It's just letting them know yo, I'm fucking coming. You're gonna have to get rid of that ball. You're gonna have to make a decision. It's about someone to make a decision, because if they have to make a decision, there's a chance they make a mistake. If they make a mistake, that's why I feel like he has that.
And it was all hard, dude. And if you press like that, like he did, that affects the rest of your team too. You're like, oh, look at this guy.
He played at
going
MLS.
After it. Yep.
Yeah. I obviously love my cousin, man. I got Tito Fernandez. I think is one of the best goalkeepers. You know that he played in Botafogo for years, club legend over there, and he's been a big part of the reason why we've won these past couple games. This guy Fabian Balbuena. You guys know who Fabian Balbuena is? West Ham United, Corinthians leader. Obviously Gustavo Gomez is great right now. They're captain. There's so many, dude.
Jose Saturnino Cardoso.
Jose Cardoso.
Jose Saturnino Cardoso.
That is my
from Toluca, dude. He was.
He was
dude, I love that guy.
Dude, I have a jersey because he played in the Olympics, and I have the yellow jersey of him. He scored so many good goals for us.
Nasty, man. He kind of had your hair.
Yeah, dude.
You have his hair.
Yeah, exactly. More like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. So. Next question. ¿Conoces algún club de Costa Rica?
Yeah, of course.
Who?
Saprissa, Alajuela.
Oh.
Probably just those two right now.
Yeah.
In my head right now.
Who would you say is the biggest club in Costa Rica?
It's crazy because on first glance, I'd probably say Saprissa.
Mm-hmm. You ain't wrong.
But
yeah, that's a correct answer.
But I think Alajuela recently has just been doing pretty well, right? And I feel like I've heard more people jumping on the Alajuela bandwagon. They had Derek Lewis, the UFC fighter. They had him at a game randomly.
Yeah. They're doing a lot more. They're doing a lot better with PR and stuff.
Marketing.
Marketing. They're doing a lot better than.
They're not playing well though. They're not.
They play well during the season, but when
they always crap at the end. They crap at the end.
Yeah.
But the annoying part, and I think a lot of people complain about this, is the Costa Rican league. Is you have the league, and then what is it? The top four. At the end, they do a quadrangular or whatever that's called. So you don't have to end up in first. It's as long as you end up in the top four.
Yeah, there's playoffs for.
Yeah, there's a playoff, and then Saprissa doesn't necessarily need to end up first or second, but then La Liga always chokes against them. So
yeah.
Don't be fooled by the blind people.
Yeah.
You got something, Marco?
Yeah, I got you. So Fabi, our chat is asking, if you could bring back one retired Paraguayan player to play on the national team, who would it be?
That's a good question.
This one's going to be this one kind of touched my heart a little bit. And I don't know, if I could just bring one player back in general, it would be fucking Salvador Cabanas. In general. Man. Because man.
That
World Cup, I can't think about how hard we played Spain, who won that tournament. Like that was our. I ran into David Villa in an elevator once, and he was like, "That was our hardest game." And like, if we didn't even have our best player, you know. Technically, I mean, one of, you know, like, but our number 10. So I just think if he was there, like that, yeah.
You guys know he's still playing?
Yeah, but
yeah, I know, but it's just 44 years old.
And then the other player I would say would be maybe like Carlos Gamara. I feel like if he, you know, he's a great player. And then I think Roque too. Like,
hey, imagine having Roque right now, bro.
Roque, yeah, but dude, Tony Sanabria, bro.
Sanabria's nasty.
Sanabria, you guys saw that bicycle kick? Yeah, like he's Tony Sanabria. Watch out for Tony Sanabria.
Yeah, he's nasty. He's nasty.
He's finally getting his respect. He's finally he's finally the number 9. You know.
All right. So the next one, I want you to answer with your head and not your heart.
Yes.
All right. Who's better, José Luis Chilaver or Keylor Navas?
Chilaver. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. They're obviously Keylor played at the highest level possible, but
and won.
Thing about Chilaver, he was, if you remember that video game, world, like he was on the world, like
he was iconic, bro. It was iconic.
He was like the best goalkeeper in the world at that time in that game. And coming, it's so hard.
And then how about those free kicks, bro?
Yeah,
he was dirty.
Crazy.
He was dirty.
It's one of those like you said. He's an iconic figure.
I don't think we'll ever see that again.
Yeah.
No.
Those free kicks from a keeper like that, and every time una falta al borde del área.
I think like R9 is just amazing to watch.
What was your top 3? What would be your top 3?
Let's go.
Ronaldo. R9 is his favorite player.
Yeah, that's my favorite player of all time.
For sure. What do you think? Ooh, I just love all the Paraguayan players. All the Paraguayan players I listed are like my favorite players.
All right, let's leave it at R9.
Okay. Yeah, I think
R9?
we leave it at R9, dude. Like, I think Ronaldo to me is like it's Ronaldo and everyone else. I know I wasn't alive for Pele, you know.
Ronaldo Nazario.
But yeah, and obviously I've got respect for Messi, but I just think Ronaldo Nazario was insane.
If he would have had luck with injuries,
Yeah.
he would have been like up there with Pelé, Maradona.
Another one. Sorry, I have to just throw in there.
Go
Landon Donovan, bro. Landon Donovan was a beast, bro. I loved Landon Donovan.
Landon Donovan. He was it in the MLS. He was it.
iconic.
He just started a podcast with Tim Howard.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Talking about now the team. El equipo más grande de toda la historia, in your opinion, is?
Wait, club or
club?
It's gotta be Real Madrid. It's gotta be the Galacticos.
Yeah.
Real
Real Madrid.
Madrid. And then I would go maybe like a 1B is the.
you want to wear this? For the picture?
Right. The 1B I was gonna say was MSN, Messi Suarez Neymar too. I think
That
was
generation was
another
crazy.
one. They just won so much. So I would say both those two.
Right.
I would give the leg up to the Galacticos. 1B Messi. Yeah.
Here's a quick one: Zidane or Ronaldinho?
That's so tough because I love Zidane.
That's one of my favorite players.
I love Zidane. I depend. All right, here we go. I'll put it this way: if you go on pure like just skill, I would say Ronaldinho, like his feet, you know, his jogo bonito.
We've never seen anything like that. Never seen.
But as far as like, you know, you talk about like discipline, like player, and just like I think it probably is Zidane, right? Like he's just such. I mean, you see the success he had as a coach. And look at Ronaldinho, like he didn't have that discipline where he kind of like crashed off a little bit.
Which we will talk about that a little bit.
So
later.
I would say natural talent Ronaldinho, but overall player career, I would say Zidane.
¿Cuál es tu deporte favorito aparte del fútbol?
Y la verdad que me gusta básquet.
Basketball.
I'm a hooper.
All right.
Me encanta para mirar. Me encanta el MMA. I love
like
UFC.
MMA.
I love practicing jiu-jitsu.
Oh my god. Do you watch a lot of Joe Rogan?
I don't watch it, but I see the clips. I see like when there's something interesting, whatever. But it's hard. They're like 4 hours, bro.
Yeah.
You know? But
Who's your guy now in the UFC now that McGregor's not active?
there's so many. I like this guy Poatan.
Poatan is good.
Poatan's like probably my favorite right now. There's so many
There's a Spanish guy, Topuria, that's been very well.
Topuria is really good. I like this guy Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje's he's the beast.
I just like the guys who just like throw down. Dude.
Yeah.
But Poatan is number 1, I think, right now.
All right, here we go. Next question. We get a little bit more personal.
Let's go.
Tu madre.
Mi madre.
¿Qué significa para ti?
Mi reina. I would say she's me, you know. We're one, you know. I'm her, she is me. I would say, but yeah, we fight a lot though. We have such like a unique relationship, but yeah, you know, any mother that, you know, will put food on your plate and get you to where you are today, you know, it's so hard to get to just being this age, you know.
Yeah. So. And just a quick un paréntesis aquí para los que no saben. So this is a small world right here. I went to Bamberg High School, and Fabi's mom used to work there.
She still works there.
She still works there. Oh my goodness. So I know her like firsthand, and I just want to say that like she was such like an inspiration because she loved every student that walked through that door. Yeah. But there was something special about Los Hispanos.
Yeah.
And she would help all of us, and she would be the person that understood what Hispanic families go through and what all these kids are going through. And she was such a like mom and helper to like all of us.
Yeah.
So she was amazing. Norma, saludo a Norma.
Saludo a Norma.
Nos está viendo Norma. You remember me,
Mom.
Isaac? Te di muchos dolores de cabeza, pero
Pero aquí estoy hoy.
aquí estoy with your son.
Yeah,
small world indeed.
Here. Small world.
Small world.
That's amazing.
Seguimos.
That was a curveball. Dang. Good.
¿Algún sueño o alguna meta que aún quieres cumplir?
Yeah. For sure.
What you got? What goal?
I got multiple. So, number 1, which I'm technically gonna complete this year, but hopefully I go further in it, is I want to be a professional athlete. I know it sounds crazy at 34 years old saying that, you know, like I got weak hips or whatever, but you know, like my knees busted up, you know, I didn't play high school, none of that, but I'm working, and yeah, I'm
specifically in soccer. You want to
soccer,
okay.
Short-sided soccer. I think I could play like a Kings League or something like that. I think
that'd
like
be dope.
Futsal, something like that. But it's not even about like the paycheck. It's just about like just competing. I love competing, you know, and just like testing yourself. And so, yeah, like just the fact that I'm getting paid this year, because this year we're getting paid as players, you know, so I get to get paid to go and, you know, help us hopefully. And if we win the $1 million, then I really get paid. Then I get, you know, a nice little check. But there's the MASL, there's this league. And like I said, I don't know if it's going to happen or whatnot. It's not like I said, I'm not going to make a lot of money. You know, these players get like, you know, 3 to 10K a month, you know, the best players get 10K a month, which is like crazy money, you know? So, I would say another one is just to like, you know, have some sort of like a business where, you know, can just be me, entertain people, and just like, you know, get paid to be me. That's like, like you guys, you know, you just want to just get paid to be you. That'd be a very good, just like not have to worry about money. I think would be great. Just like not have to like be in this, you know, what, you know, got to pay, you know, whatever. Just that stress, you know, the Latino families, like you said, like you not have to be scared to like, you know, or like that live with fear. You know, I just want to be able to just live in abundance and just like, you know, impact people positively, help people out, grow, get old, tell stories, you know, like have some kids, want to have a family. That's another goal. So yeah, I've got a lot of goals, man. Like I said, I'm ready to, you know, ready to go. So, and it's been super energetic just being here as you guys have your goals, you know, like just seeing it. I see it, you know?
Yeah. All right, awesome. Now here we go. We already spoke about one very important woman in your life.
Yes.
Now the other one.
My wife.
Your wife.
My
what does she mean to you?
My queen, my other queen. My now she's the real queen, you know? My mom handed her the keys to the car. So she had the keys to the heart. So we have a great story how we met. We met in Brazil. I didn't speak Portuguese. She didn't speak English. And she ended up here, and you know, she's my teammate. You know, she's my best friend. You know, my crutch. You know, like the reason why my day is ruined if I get in a fight with her. The reason why, you know, my day's amazing if she's happy, you know, like just the light of my life.
She watching right now?
Maybe. Probably not. She's probably sleeping.
And
but I love you anyway. I love you.
And if I'm not mistaken, you guys got married during COVID, right?
Yeah, during COVID. So I had a backyard wedding, and then she ended up getting a dress through Sarah Blakely, this billionaire.
Oh wow!
And we did a photo shoot in New York City, and it got on the cover of the New York Post.
Wow.
It was pretty iconic because we both had our masks off in this. You know,
That's crazy.
And we took a lot of pictures, and it was epic, man. Bought a house in Bridgewater. It's crazy, small world. Where it's like, and so now I'm like,
bro, I can't wait to be able to go back to that town.
Yeah, you like that town?
I love Bridgewater.
It's crazy.
I bought this house here, but I want to.
I'm Bridgewater for life now. I got so lucky, like before.
Bridgewater for life.
Yeah, I'm like, I got bought in when all the interest rates were low and stuff, and I don't see myself moving. I got a nice little land I can always expand, but I live by like the Charburger. So the other side, like almost Branchburg, right by Top Corner Sports.
Which is beautiful. That's the side you want to live at.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in paradise. It's like playing set. No, I love it, dude. I got lucky, dude. I found the place 15 minutes before it was listed.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, God brought me to Bridgewater, bro. I was always trying to leave New Jersey, and then I ended up moving 20 minutes from where I grew up, and I could never be happier.
Mad people want to leave New Jersey, but then I hear different stories. It just depends what you're into.
Overall, New Jersey is awesome, dude.
I love it.
Overall, New Jersey is awesome.
I love being able to experience the hot, the cold. I know it sounds stupid, but the allergies. I love that everything's ever changing, because at least my personality, if something is the same, I don't have any condition, any OCD or anything, but I even rearrange rooms. I change things around. That I know of. I'm always changing. I'm consistently always changing in a good way. So the fact that New Jersey gives me that, I love it, because you can go to the mountains, you can go to the shore, you can go to New York, you can go to Philly, you can hop on a plane, go somewhere else, come right back. And I don't know, Jersey's awesome.
I think the biggest issue is money and how expensive it is.
Of course, but
and then you guys gotta invest in Bitcoin. That's the other thing. Viewers out there, Latinos, invest in Bitcoin. Don't listen to meme coins on that. Put a little 100, whatever you can, whatever you can throw into Bitcoin. Just like have a stack, and we'll never know when you're gonna need it.
Yep.
We don't take responsibility for any.
Nah, bro. We always talk about that here. We talk about that here.
Yeah, they're not financial advice.
Not financial advice. Gotta make sure you say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, do your research.
Para finalizar, estaría bueno que Fabi dijera a la cámara que siga Minuto 93 en todas, espérese un momento, en todas las plataformas y en todo, pero, y lo que estamos haciendo aquí, pero en portugués. Can you?
I'm gonna try.
Here we go.
Segue Minuto 93 em todas as plataformas, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Vem aqui, cara. Inscreve aí, mano.
Toma! Buena! Gracias, Fabi, por venir.
Gracias,
Freaki Fabi, thank you, my boy.
It's been great. Yeah, it's been great. Thank you guys. Toma.
Nos vemos la próxima.
Ciao, peace out.